the moment I walked in the door, I knew there was something special. I'm tired of you trainers out there taking it easy on me. When I show up, I want my butt handed to me.
We have core, strength and conditioning, and I'm gonna kick Devan's tail this morning. Let's go!
So the War Room is a strategy where I bring the smartest people that I have together all at one time on a big project and have those people conspire with each other, with one another, to have healthy disagreements and healthy conflict. Humility is present when I know somebody that's done more camps than me comes to me and says, hey, I want your feedback. How can I grow? Where's my gap? Show me how to get better. That is so important because actions speak much louder than words, and that's what great leaders do. Okay, so Hoover is our first location that we opened in the Birmingham market, and I know that it's gonna be packed, but I didn't know it was gonna be this packed. Like, we walked in and Olivia, who's the lead trainer at the Hoover location, she had everything set up and it was perfect and beautiful until we saw like 95 people showing up. Then I'm like, we saw the challenge in front of us. I looked at the team, they looked back at me, and I said, guys, let's handle business, here we go. And I've done this so many times now that I'm just able to add a couple stations and then simplify the format. It's all about simplification as the camp gets larger. And so Olivia was like, dude, you just did that in like 13 seconds. How did you do that? I'm like, you will get there too. It just takes a lot of time and a lot of Saturday camps. As thinking back to my trainer days, a lot of Saturday camps in a little gym in Huntersville where there's 80 people in a room every Saturday having to think on the fly and make sure. It's all about making sure that the members have a fantastic experience. We don't panic. So when I step into a new gym, I usually don't know that many people. And so one of the things that I've had to learn is I've had to get really good and really fast at learning different people's names. Like the OGs that have been there since day one, all the way to the brand new members. And plus I love explaining about what Burn Bootcamp is. I also love more hearing why they're there and what their vision is. From the moment I walked in the door, I knew there was something special there.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing, Alabama knows how to bring it.
So people think that I actually like starting my day really early. I don't like starting my day early, okay? I force myself to start my day early, number one, because I have 3 kids. Number 2, because it's a source of discipline for me. And number 3 is I got big goals, and so I can't sleep on them, and I need to get up and like do something. But please make no mistake about it. I don't like it. I actually hate it for the first 5 minutes. But then at 10 a.m., when I've got a lot done, I've already put in that first half day's work. It's like, oh, I'm so thankful that I was able to overcome myself and get up in the morning.
What's up, Burn? Homewood. We're in Homewood today. The ladies are ready at 5 a.m. We have core, strength and conditioning, and I'm gonna kick Devan's tail this morning. Let's go.
I'm tired of you trainers out there taking it easy on me. When I show up, I want my butt handed to me. There's been a thing lately. This has been a weird thing. I'll show up and trainers are like not kicking my butt. I would fully expect for you to like jump on me and just make sure that I'm never even getting a chance to like catch oxygen. That was like my expectation, right? That was what was happening. And all of a sudden we hit like this threshold, and I don't know what it is. It was around like the visionary CEO switch where people started getting scared of me, and I'm like, you guys, I'm like, no, 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 all right? And so I told Isaiah, all right? You guys all know Isaiah. He makes all of our content. He's content creator extraordinaire, #1. I told him, I was like, hey, I need your help producing this a little bit because some of these trainers, I think this visionary titles, I get into them, I don't know what it is. And he's like, all right, I got you. So then we made sure to tell every trainer that, hey, kick his butt. And Isaiah was like putting a camera right up in their face and saying, hey, this camera means kick his butt. And I regret that now, and slightly, although I still love it. But Megan Davis, when I showed up at 5 a.m. at her core conditioning camp, she took Isaiah's direction to a new level. I've just got out of the pool drenched. Like, my clothes are soaking wet. She kicked my
You can try, but I
Let's
won't
go!
stop.
Come on, you got half the time here! Come on, 4 more reps here, Devan! 10 seconds!
Won't stop. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. I can't be stopped now.
Be looking like this at the end if you're working hard. This Alabama team from top to bottom just bleeds blue. There's no gaps, no holes. They're such a solid team. I got to witness that today, and I'm so proud of them. I absolutely love seeing our communities pour their heart and their soul into the workouts and themselves in this brand. You just don't see that anywhere else. It's super special. So obviously, being with members on the ground and then having to fly back to headquarters to run the business, kind of two different worlds. But I've been practicing this since I was 24 years old, and I've been repping this out every day, day after day, day after day. So there's not a lot in the business that I don't know how to do already, which makes these transitions pretty easy for me, and I'm conditioned to make them smooth. So the War Room is a strategy where I bring the smartest people that I have together into a room all at one time on a big project and have those people conspire with each other, with one another, to have healthy disagreements and healthy conflicts and great conversation to make that project really come to life and what we call land at the member level and land at the franchise partner level to have the most impact possible. And it's called the War Room because, hey, sometimes it gets a little heated in the War Room, and so, you know, we have to have very contentious conversations in order to get to the next level in the organization. So this has been a really tough week for me. I lost my father at 59 years old a few days ago and was really shocked and speechless for a couple days. And the only thing that I knew how to do was get back in my environment, get back to the family that had brought me in and shown me so much love. You know, so I had a scheduled visit up in Mooresville, and I just needed to be with my people. Came back on a Thursday, jumped right into the gym because I just needed the love. So Mooresville's lead trainer, who also happens to be a franchise partner, Carrollwood, Florida's Daniel Ballard, and he's one of the first trainers that I ever had the opportunity to mentor. He walked in to a gym for an interview to be a trainer at my gym with a three-piece suit on, and I was like, this guy really cares. He wants this bad. We sat down, we hit it off right away. He slid me his resume. I slid it away to the side. I said, I don't care what that says. I said, tell me who you are. And he reminded me so much of myself that almost, it felt like to me in that moment, but like a few weeks, months later, he was running one of the gyms that I invested into pretty much straight out of college. And ever since then, he's just been like on the up and up, and such a fantastic trainer and individual and husband and parent now. And just watching him and I grow together has been special. So I think Daniel now has done like 20,000 camps. It's like him and Leighton Bohr, who is a Rochester, Minnesota trainer. They're like the most ever. They surpassed me. I'm just sitting around 15,000. They surpassed me, and Daniel's still hungry for feedback. So I start doing a feedback loop with him after camp. And I think that is probably another thing that makes trainers from good to great is they're humble. Humility is present when I know somebody that's done more camps than me comes to me and says, hey, I want your feedback. How can I grow? Where's my gap? Show me how to get better. And I took the liberty of bringing him in. And I wanted his team, because he's now got a team of 6 or 7 up there, I wanted them to see him ask me for feedback. That is so important because actions speak much louder than words, and that's what great leaders do. They do what they say they're gonna do, right? And he got feedback, took it like a champion, and he had some things to work on. We all do.
Locked and loaded, I'm ready at any moment. When it's my time to show up, I own it. I'm just warming up, I'm just getting started. I was going hard, now I'm going harder. I was going hard, now I'm going harder. I was going hard, now I'm going harder.
So the common theme as we go from Alabama to the War Room up to Mooresville, North Carolina, the common theme that I saw is this brand is striving for greatness. Everybody inside of it, from the way that members attack their workouts to the way that Daniel takes feedback, to the way that Megan shows up at 5 a.m. and kicks my butt, to the way that my team gets into the war room and just kills it for 2 straight days and makes so much progress on our technology. It's people in this brand really love this brand. It's so obvious when I get to be out on the edge of the brand seeing it, and then also back to the center and the nucleus and see everything in between. It's a community, a true community, and one that I think is everlasting and enduring. And we keep this trajectory up, we stay humble. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna be tough.
I'm just warming up, I'm just getting started. I was going hard, now I'm going harder. I was going hard, now I'm going harder. I was going hard, now I'm going harder. I don't gotta flex, I'm just getting stronger. I was going hard, now I'm going harder. I was going hard, now I'm going harder. I was going hard, now I'm going harder.